or I want to be able to take my daughter with me to work and enjoy life and not feel like, oh, another day of work or stressed out or whatever, whatever small, short, mid, and long term goals you have, you just jot them down right here. All right, so next page. I made two example pages for you guys because this is a like the main part of why I made this book, okay? So, the calendar, I made 12 of these pages for you guys. That way, like I said, it's for the full year. Now, I personally dislike when I go and buy a calendar in, let's say, November, and it's like, man, now I'm like stuck with all these calendar months that I didn't even get to use. So I go and I scratch out the month and I scratch out all the days and I redo it. That way I can use the whole calendar. So what I did is I didn't want you guys to waste the money, you guys. So I went ahead and left the month, the year, and the days open for you guys. That way you can go and jot in whatever month you got it, you go ahead and start jotting that in there. That way you can start when you get it. All right. So what I did here, let's start with my calendar page. And I try to put everything in order. That way everything is in order and it's easy for you guys to be guided through. All right, so I went ahead and put my month and the year, and then I went ahead and start writing all my bills in my calendar. For example, I get paid on Mondays, 2,500. That's a lie, guys. I do not get paid that much. I wish I did. But that was just an example, all right? So 2,500 I get paid, and then I got rent $1,050. And I got hygiene $15, $100 for internet, 66 for credit card payment, 125 for electric bill, $40 for water, 150 for groceries, 350 for a car payment, 260 for car insurance, and then again the next week we got 15 for hygiene, 150 for gas, 150 for groceries, and then you see here on the 13th how I put dinner with the BFF. My limit is 25. I always put a limit when I do plan an event, and I only take that amount because I want to make sure that I stay under my budget. This is when I tell myself, no, you're broke. Even if I have $1,000, for example, if I had $1,000, I'm only going to take $25 and leave the rest because the rest is for a rainy day. Anyways, let's continue. So we continue to the following week. We go to 15 hygiene on the 16th, and then the 17th, 150 for groceries, 350 for car payment. All right, so you see, guys, on the 1st through the 5th, how most of those bills add up that first week, how it can be pretty pricey, and you'll probably be left with very little at the end of that week because all those bills. So personally, what I would do is I like to have a car payment ahead when I have my car payments. That way I can do it like this. I personally would do, for example, the car payment is 350. I think half of that is 175. So I personally would write on the 5th 175 and on the 12th 175. And when I get those two together, I'll go ahead and make the next payment because I'm ahead one payment. You know what I mean? So I'm able to still do that every 2 weeks and still be ahead. But at least I'm not broke that first week. I split my payment for the card payment so it won't be too much on me, you know? And for example, as well, like my car insurance, it's $260. Maybe I want to split that between 4 days out of 4 weeks out of the month. That way you pay it every month, it'll be a lot less.